Welcome back. It is Thursday, and you know what that means. It is time for Florida Weekly.
As usual, we have Eric Radis joining us live. How's it going, Eric?
Well, how are you two?
Good.
Yeah, doing very well.
So let's kick it off with something that I think annoys everybody this time of year, traffic.
Yes.
You know, it's frustrating, but you also just have to stay calm, keep your composure, and just deal with it. So what are you guys talking about in this edition?
Exactly that. I mean, you almost have to go through like the 5 stages of grief when it comes to traffic in Florida. And with it being the third most registered vehicles in the U.S.
Wow.
As survey out saying that it also ranks 4th on the list of states with the worst drivers.
I can see that.
Yeah. Add to it the snowbirds. We love you, snowbirds, but you're making it difficult for us. And there's massive congestion at times. And so how do you keep your cool and your calm and your zen on the road? How do we deal? This week, our team weighs in on tips on how to make it less stressful.
And I'm sure whatever tips those are for staying calm and composed in your car, you could probably use for other real-life situations, right?
Yeah, it's like across the board.
That's when your patience is absolutely tested the most.
Yeah, exactly.
And actually, kind of segueing into that, we're also talking about business relationships. Maybe some of those tips kind of carry over there as well.
Probably. I mean, we're all about tips, I feel like, so far, this segment and this issue. But when it comes,
News you can use, as we like to call it.
It's practical advice for all of us. Business relationships, everyone knows how important relationships are when it comes to the business world. And how do we maintain those relationships? Sometimes it's easy, and sometimes we have to pay a little closer attention. So we have a few tips on how to keep your business relationships great, and then how to keep your businesses strong.
And we're also talking about things to do. We've got VASSAR coming to Southwest Florida. What do you know about that?
Well, I know that he's awesome. I know that his music is fantastic and outstanding. He's a country music superstar who actually just recently got inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Being a songwriter and a musician, we sit down and talk to him what it's like doing that, his inspirations, his dreams and influences, and why he likes coming to Florida while living in Nashville. And I'm guessing part of that reason might be the wonderful beaches we have in our pickup.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's a lot of reasons to come to Florida, especially this time of year.
But he's great. Go down to the Southwest Florida Event Center and check him out. He's a fantastic show.
Yeah, absolutely. On my list, as well as all of the other things there are to do around Southwest Florida this weekend.
I'm going to try to hit them all up, but it's going to be nearly impractically impossible. If you're not sure what to do, pick up Florida Weekly for a calendar, an intense calendar, and very showing you just about everything to do, including these top picks. There is Escape to Margaritaville at Broadway Palm Avenue Q at Lab Theater. You notice the Fort Myers Beach Shrimp Festival celebrating its 64th year. If you can imagine, St. Patty's Day is coming up. Karaoke nights, comedy, art openings, fresh markets. Find us on stand and online and on your device and right here on NBC.
March is a good month.
It is. You brought up St. Patty's Day, and I'm always perplexed, kind of like Halloween. Do you celebrate it before or after St. Patty's Day?
Oh, I think
closest weekend, I guess.
I think that would be the next.
I thought it was
week.
the exact
one
day.
either side.
It's not an exact day.
Oh, is it a Wednesday this year?
What do you mean by celebrate? Are you talking about when do you recognize St. Patty's Day, or when do you go out and celebrate
the
St.
community
Patty's
events,
Day?
the community events, going out
I think,
and
yeah, you're right. It
celebrating.
might be right before, right after. I think you're right. It's one of those where it's kind of like whatever's closest. But you can celebrate all week.
You can celebrate every weekend if you want, whatever you want.
I think a lot of people
do?
Yeah.
All right. Well, always good to have you, Eric. We'll
Thank
see you next week.
Okay,
Thanks,
thank
Eric.
you. See you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, also, don't forget, you can use this QR code if you want a version of Florida Weekly Digital. Is that right?
Yep. Go on, take a picture right now, or go get your camera going, and you can see our entire segment right there sitting in your couch.
I still have to explain that process to my parents, but, you know, the millennials get it.
People are coming around to it. All right, Eric, thanks so much.
Thank you.